Welcome back to another FC25 player review. Today's player review is the level 11 Total Rush Nacho Gil, so let's get into it. Starting off with the team, it is the exact same team as I used for the Total Rush Gould review. The only difference is I've swapped Gould and Gil around. Barcola's now on the left and Gil is on the right. But looking at the card itself, he has 4-star skill moves and a 4-star weak foot. Then his alternative positions are centre mid, left mid and right wing. His preferred position is right mid. Then looking at his stats, decent pace, shooting is just pretty poor, passing's okay, dribbling's good, especially that agility and balance, 90 stamina's quite good, however 50 strength, I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say it, anything under like 75 strength, even from the beginning, just really is not good. Then playstyles, he has long ball pass, then he's got technical, rapid and flair, and then for his roles, he only actually gets a plus when he's a right mid. So for me, he didn't actually get a player role plus. So winger plus, wide playmaker plus and wide midfielder plus. But as I said, obviously you're going to have him in a formation where you actually use a right mid to get him into a player role plus. So with that being said, let's head into the gameplay. As we head into the gameplay for Gil, talking about the pros and the cons of this card. So the big pros starting off is the fact that he's 4-star 4-star. At this stage of the game, anyone that's 4-star 4-star, especially a winger, definitely a big positive. Then when we look at his alternative positions, actually really versatile. Left mid, centre mid, right mid and right wing. Just an absolute plethora of positions, so you can sort of just play him wherever you want. Now, obviously the fact that you can play him wherever you want, but the downside is he does play in the MLS. But another positive, he is Spanish, so actually significantly easier to link than the likes of Gould. But then when we look at his stats, his pace, he was actually quite fast. It was just more his end product. But even then, it wasn't so much his crossing. Now, I know that he did score, but to be honest, his shooting is really, really poor. Now, I put a marksman on him, and 80 shot power, even at this stage of the game, is just absolutely diabolical. Then things like 60 volleys, 73 penalties. Now this is obviously with a marksman, but the biggest con to this card has to be his strength. 58 strength with a marksman, and just like Ryan Gould, I mean, he would be a really decent card if he just had more strength. And it's just disappointing because I don't really know who they're aiming these cards at, because it's not for your hardcore players, because they're going to have significantly better players, but I would say even your casuals at this point will have better cards than this. Now, there is a Total Rush promo coming up, so maybe there might be an opportunity to evo them. If there isn't, then I think that's rather disappointing. But if there is, then who knows, it could actually be quite a big positive. But overall, I just think this card's pretty mid. Dribbling, his agility and balance at 88 is good, but 78 composure's bad. This card is very mixed. I found him to be okay, not good, but not bad. And to be honest, with that being said, I'll be back with my final verdict. Would I recommend using Total Rush Nacho Gil? And in my opinion, I would have to say no, unfortunately. For me, I think he's got good pace, his passing's okay, his dribbling's good, but his shooting lets him down, his physicals let him down massively, especially that strength. But he does have 4-star, which is a positive. He's very versatile. He's Spanish, so he is easy to link even though he's in the MLS. And as I said, to be honest, the idea of potentially he could get Evos in this new Total Rush promo, I think that would actually be quite good, especially if you could get him up to like an 88 or an 89. Then this card is actually fantastic. The state of where it is, I would say it's an okay card. I don't think it's particularly good, but I don't think it's particularly bad. In my opinion, I wouldn't recommend using this card. Just go out and get basically any base gold card and they'll probably perform to a very, very similar level. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to see more FC25 content, then click the video on the left. If you'd like to see some other content but from myself, click the video on the right. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.